Here's a quick video for whoever's interested. First of all, a little more light. All right, this kit is a black, of course, Pearl X, capital EX. Could be for export or whatever, kit. I'm trying to find out what kind of life this thing has had or where it comes from, so on and so forth. I'm not like most gear guys that'll get in here and research and find out that these shells are this wood or that wood or whatever, and this is a kit from the year 1990 whatever. Anyway, this Gibraltar rack I pieced together because I had my first Gibraltar rack had the short wings, which means they probably came out to like right here or maybe like right here. I could get away with putting my ride clamp on there with the ride stand, and this would kind of dip down kind of like this toward the back. So I bought the rack and I got these. I bought the front piece, right? The front piece of the rack. And then I got these longer wings, and then I bought these supports for the back. So everything is supported well. And that's like awesome for me to have all that. Now, same thing on this side. Long wing, the long wing with the support. The sizes are 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, all Evans black chrome heads. And these are the same heads that have been on the kit since I bought it, except for this one. I think this one here was one that was brand new. And I bought this 10-inch tom off of eBay. After only getting this set, there's another bass drum, so it's just a double bass drum, right? With the 12-inch tom, the 14-inch floor, 16-inch floor. I had to go on eBay to buy this drum initially, and then years later, I bought this 10-inch tom off of eBay, right? This is my 13-inch Joey Jordison Slipknot snare. Played on this for years. It does really well right now. You see that? I've been playing this bitch because I gotta do something with this lug, these two, or maybe these three even, to get that all tight and sounding like crisp the way it does. Zildjian cymbals, okay? So when I make the video, you know exactly where I'm sitting on this particular kit. I'm playing on these pedals. I always have all of my kits, except for the ones that have like Remo heads, are all EMADs with the thick felt. That is an EC2 snare head on here. Okay, so now that you see this, you see exactly where I sit, what I hit, so on and so forth on this set. Now the other kit, the one that people seem to like more than this one, and I could see why, is the wine red Pearl Export. This is just I say gold badge because, you know, it's just a gold badge, nothing special. You know, the red with the gold makes it look really good. Okay, I bought this tom here off of eBay, and this is an actual hydraulic head on this one, where these have older EC2 heads on them. Okay, same size bass drum as that one, I think, except for that's a 22 by 20. This is a 22 by 18, I think, or it could be even bigger. That might even be something bigger. I don't know. Angle looks kind of funky, but anyway. So we'll come around the end of this side. It's the same drums, just in a different configuration. 10, 12, 13, 14 is over here, 16 there. I could put the 14 here, over here, and pull that 16 back, but why would I want this kit to have the same drum configuration as that kit, right? So a different muscle memory, different ways to move. Same cymbals. There's 3 crashes, hi-hat, China, ride. I mean, the different pedal on this one. I'm using the PDP pedal. It works well. The bass drum head is a black onyx bass drum head, but it's also EMAD, and this one has a thin felt on it. So the snare is a Sensitone, Pearl Sensitone snare, and I have an HD dry head on that for all the people that want to know what I hit on. This is a ZHT ride, 22-inch ZHT ride, by the way. It's a big boy. The bell sounds really good, but this is not the normal one I play on. I have a 22-inch Zildjian ride that's over in my case over there that I usually throw on when I play live, but this one is starting to become a favorite. And you've seen all the other cymbals. Everything is Zildjian, whatever. I'm using A custom hats on this kit, where I'm using quick beats, Zildjian quick beat hats on that particular set. So that gives you an idea of what I'm hitting on when I get back here and you see the videos, the little snippets that I post on Facebook, on TikTok, on the Reels channel, and most recently starting to put these on my YouTube channel. And this is what I do. I come down here. This is a great stress reliever. It gets me away from the world and all the bullshit going on. And I sweat down here. You know, it's like it's all about putting your heart and soul into the music and making it exactly what you want to make it, rather than what people perceive it's going to be. You know, you can only be half-assed for so long until you want to get the whole ass in there. So that's my 2 sets. Now this one over here, totally different animal. That's the Mapex Mars white bone finish kit with the extra toms in the back. I moved those black stands that I had over here with all this on it over to there, because those go with that particular kit. These are pearl stands, and they go with this particular kit. And luckily, I had enough stands, I found out, to do this with. So this may be the way this one goes out, but that one's going to be another build. I have holders, tom holders that go on the actual stand, so I'm going to put both toms in the middle rather than having both toms off to the side with that particular stand right there. And that's going to be later. It could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be sometime next week. But right now the focus is here and here, because this one's ready to go out at any time. This one is also ready to go out at any time. But this one, if you remember that band I was in, that Megadeth tribute band, this was that kit, and it had that fucking head on here, and I bought 2 of those fucking heads, so now I have extra heads. You might see that fucker's maybe spray painted at a show or whatever, if I ever get out at the same capacity or even greater this time than I was, because, you know, I tried to take it easy, and taking it easy for me just ain't working. You know, I'm seeing all these people out here having great times, playing great shows. I have a lot of friends, a lot of musician friends in great bands, tribute bands, cover bands in the Colorado area. You know, I'm up here in Wyoming, but that don't mean I can't put this in my vehicle and drive an hour and a half. Shit, I was driving from my house here in Cheyenne, Wyoming, down to fucking Pueblo, down to Raton, New Mexico, for no money. Just imagine if I was fucking doing that for money. And I ain't talking about 25, 50 bucks. The gold standard in Colorado has been $100 a man since I got here in 1995. A couple of times I've been in bands where I was making 200 plus a night, or, you know, 250, 225, 225, 250, yeah, 250 a night for the one night. And if I played 2 nights, that was 500. But I never got to play 2 nights. Other bands I was in, I made $100 a night. We play 3 nights a week. And we play every week, 6-week rotations with a weekend off. So I come from great stock, if you know what I mean. So hit me up. I'm looking for a band. I'm in a band right now that's very ultra part-time, and these guys may not have a lot of time to put into this other group that they have, because they have a really good tribute band in Colorado. So, you know, I don't want to have this sit any more than it has. Therefore, you know, I'm putting the word out this way. And now that you've seen what I play on, you know exactly, you know, look at this right here. This is another thing for me. Everything is level to the almost perfectly level on the toms here, because muscle memory states you hit things that are right around the same height, right? So even this one, normally this 10-inch tom on this particular set is like up like that, but I got it to where here in my house, and it's a little bit high for high for this setup, but it's like everything is in line. And one of my favorite pictures to take is when I come on this side of the kit and I just go across the top of the drums. See that? See that? See how that is? One more time over here. and then I'm going to be done with this video. So the side shot, which tells me how great it is, right? How great it is. How fucking awesome it would be to hit this kit in a live situation, or any one of my kits for that matter. You know, I have cymbals for both sets. I got more cymbals here. There's probably cymbals in the back room. So I know I have the gear, I have the talent, and I have the time. So why not put me to good use? The reason for that is, my friends, is because when you speak up so many times in situations with so many different people, the word gets around and they may think I'm difficult. If you had quality shows with quality arrangements and a fucking business plan, and we were doing the shit, I wouldn't have anything to say. But I've been doing this shit for so long that I have knowledge and insight that a lot of people don't want to hear. So maybe that's pro, I don't know. Anyway, y'all have a great Sunday and a beautiful week next week. Laters.